weekend, and starting back to square one tomorrow. Right. Who guards the guardians of the state in Ireland? Or what are they currently up to? Nearly 2,000 years ago, a Roman poet and satirist, Juvenal, wrote, "Who will guard the guards themselves? For those whose Latin has been lost, it is an ancient question, but seemingly ever topical, particularly after the shocking exposure of a dangerous arms dump at Garda headquarters." Over the past 2 weeks, it has been highlighted how, according to Garda whistleblowers, seized guns, including automatic weapons, ammunition, and even explosives, were kept in an orange shipping container. In a series of protected disclosures, one former Garda claimed there was no log of hundreds of guns kept there, nor were they even properly secured, apart from a simple combination padlock. The ex-member who raised the alarm definitely knows what he was talking about. He is an armourer and ex-Defence Forces. He believed what he uncovered to be truly shocking and smacking of gross negligence and gross mismanagement. He claimed the haphazard manner in which the weaponry was stored was dangerous, not just to Gardaí serving in the depot, but to the public using the amenities of the surrounding Phoenix Park. For his trouble, he was ultimately arrested. Yet Garda management did little or nothing when this newspaper was asked how such a serious security lapse could have happened in their own backyard. With the usual Garda obsession over secrecy, the paper's questions were fobbed off with the standard bland "we can't comment" lines. It is known that one weapon, a twice seized Winchester pump-action shotgun, had gone from Gardaí custody to criminals, and 4 more weapons were seized are nowhere to be found in Garda custody. This just defies belief. What if one of the missing weapons is used to kill or maim some innocent person? And yet Commissioner Harris's office did not inform the government for 6 months that Gardaí had seized a shotgun, which had been previously lifted in 2009. From a criminal gang in July 2023, despite a legal requirement under Section 41 of the Garda Síochána Act 2005, Justice Minister O'Callaghan wasn't told until April 2024, and he said nothing of the 4 other weapons. Why the delay? The second whistleblower in a protected disclosure has claimed that Gardaí management was endeavouring to keep this matter quiet. If it walks like a cover-up and quacks like a cover-up. We have, of course, been here before. 2 years ago, an investigation revealed that a whistleblower had warned Gardaí management and the Gardaí watchdog, the Garda Síochána Ombudsman, that gun holsters used by officers were not fit for purpose before the fatal tragedy that led to the death of Detective Garda Colm Horgan. Gardaí top brass and the GOC were made aware of the problem as far back as 2019. This was before Garda Horgan was shot dead in Castlerea, County Roscommon, on June the 17th, 2020, with his own gun, when murderer Stephen Silver took the weapon from its holster and killed him. A Labour TD is rightly exasperated after he raised the matter of not just the storage of guns and other material at Garda headquarters, but also the faulty holsters. But he too is getting little in the way of answers. The Department of Justice finally came back to say that FOSRU, FIOSRU, that were formerly GSOC, is carrying out an investigation into the storage of the weapon. So that's all right then in their minds. Thanks for joining in, guys. And if you do get a chance, or if you see the subscription button and you want notifications anytime that we do go live, just hit the subscribe button, because all that the subscribe button is to notify followers when we do go live. Then this past week, in an amazing display of brass neckery, Commissioner Harris was quick to react to entirely separate allegations made against Gardaí under Dáil privilege during the week. A People Before Profit TD told the Dáil that Mothers Against Genocide protesters were arrested very, very violently in some cases, and repeated an allegation by a woman that she had been stripped completely naked in custody, which is no surprise. I've heard of many cases of that, guys. Commissioner Harris said that as soon as the allegations were made, a preliminary inquiry then began immediately. He also said he had conducted inquiries and reported to Mr. O'Callaghan, who is the acting current Minister for Justice, that the allegations were false. But folks, of course he's going to say that, because he's hardly going to let down his own force. And he was going to write to the Ceann Comhairle about the allegations made against the Gardaí, which he said were inaccurate. This rapid response to allegations raised in the Dáil is to be welcomed, but the issues around the arms dump were also brought up in the Dáil, where the Taoiseach Micheál Martin said that he couldn't comment due to the ongoing investigations. He couldn't comment, guys, for the simple reason is that he's not going to let down Garda Commissioner Harris. But why the lack of a statement from the Garda Commissioner when he was so quick to jump in on the strip search allegations? Is such a position credible? As time runs out on his commissionership, is it a case to keep quiet and leave the mess to be cleaned up by the next Garda boss? Well, that's what it looks like. If that is allowed to happen, then there really is no one guarding the guards themselves. So, the story is based on Drew Harris hits out a strip search, claims, but stays quiet about the Garda arms dump in the Phoenix Park. Okay, guys, I'm really getting used to this going live, so it's going to take a while to get to do it right, but sure, all we can do is keep trying. Okay, guys, enjoy your evening and enjoy the week ahead.